everybody. It's Coco and Brooke bringing you another broadcast of breaking news. Um, Brooke, we go ahead and introduce everybody or tell them what we hear.
So a couple days ago, or about a week ago, we did a breaking news in regards to OKC County Jail. Basically, what had happened was they had not had running water, they had not had food, they had not had showers in about 2 weeks. They were living in deplorable conditions, so they took over the jail. They took a CO hostage, which they even stated, they weren't trying to hurt the CO. The CO that they had hostage had nothing to do with the situation at hand. And basically, the police came in, an officer came in, had a gun, did one shot one of the inmates who ended up dying. So we consider it murder. I don't even know that there's even been an investigation into it. But after he shot him, he then turned around and walked out. Ever since then, like I said, we don't even know if there's been an investigation into the death of this inmate. And on top of that, the inmates that witnessed this incident are now being retaliated against.
That's right. There's been some correspondence through this whole process of everything, you guys. We've got they've been on lockdown since Thursday. He has been there 2 weeks, one shower, no change of clothes, no mail has been delivered. They aren't feeding them adequate amount to sustain, and the meals are coming sometimes at 11 p.m. His requested medical services due to being sick. They won't give him a straight answer. Tell him he has to call downstairs. He calls. They tell him that he has to fill out forms when they come around. He said the bed bugs are so bad the inmates are picking them off of their clothes. They aren't giving them toilet paper. There is no hot water. The list goes on. That's what they do to make you. They say, what is that? That's what they do to make you fill out a request form, and then they send you to medical. Then they send the medical to medical. Get the set answer request. They might send for you since they all gonna do. But get this, more information about that. I've got it wrote down because it was a little bit livid. There's some individuals in there that are being retaliated against, and the individuals that are being retaliated against is the ones that witnessed, like up close and personally, the gentleman get shot by that officer. Mind you, that was not a guard, that was a police officer. He come in, standing there, shot off one round. The round hit the gentleman in the head, and it killed him. Let's see, Relio Robertson. And mind you, this is not a prison. This is a county jail. All right, this is a county jail. These men ain't even been sentenced. It's Relio Robertson, 8/24/94. Autry Copeland, 6/7/1976. Kirby Christian Messiah. Kevin Folks, 12/26/80, needs immediate medical attention. He is going through extreme withdrawals from heroin, and he needs medical care before he dies. If anybody knows anything about heroin, if anybody knows anything at all about any kind of controlled substances, whenever you are going through withdrawals, especially with something that severe, especially with heroin, if they do not do that in a medical, if they don't detox him the correct way, he could die. Your body goes into shock. Your body goes through withdrawals. It goes through different aspects of it. I know that because I was a former addict. I can tell you things like this. Devin Edwards said someone needs to get there now. His name is Kevin Folks, 12/26/80. Jesus, he's 4 years younger than I am. He's a baby. He's going through withdrawals from heroin. He needs medical attention before he dies. That is a very serious situation. Devin Edwards, 6/30/94, has already gotten his time. 3 life sentences for a robbery where not that person was hurt and definitely no one died. Why is he still in county a year later? He was supposed to be moved to DOC, but because he was telling the truth about what happened to the man who was murdered, he is being held and tortured. That's one of the gentlemen that's being held. Alex Nuri. This man was supposed to have been done gone, but he was there and he was a witness, like right there firsthand with the guy that got shot when the officer come in. They're holding him. They beat him, from what I understand from the messages over here. Alex Nuri.
I've heard they've been putting zip ties on them, haven't they, Coco? Isn't that one of the things they reported? I said, isn't one of the things being reported is that they've been putting zip ties on them, and then also when they're taking them to court, they're beating them in the elevator.
They've dropped not just one elevator, every one of their elevators, they've dropped the cameras. And everybody knows whenever you do that, that's what they're doing. They're implementing bodily harm and physical retaliation. Alex Thury needs immediate mental health care after holding the inmate's hand for 30 minutes while he laid there and died. He is struggling daily, mentally, off his meds and needs help now. That is something not to be playing with, you guys. That right there, I understand very well what it's like to be in traumatic situations. This man literally sat there and held that man's hand for 30 minutes. Someone needs to do something. Someone needs to get somebody investigated in that. I'm going to be reaching out to the Department of Justice today. I've got a partner that works up in there. I've done telling him about a situation that's happened in Georgia. I will be bringing this to him today. Mr. Mark, if you're listening, I hope you are, and I hope the facility up there at the county in Oklahoma is watching this. I'm going to the DOJ, to the Civil Rights and Human Rights Division in just a minute. As soon as this gets off broadcast, I'll go to Mark Williams. There will be somebody there. So what you do within the next 24 hours depends on whether you're going to have a job on the inside or whether you're going to be prison in just a few minutes and be on the inside. It just your choice, not mine. These are men that need to be helped, and it's your fault that all this shit happened. If you would have been doing your job, you wouldn't have had a problem. There would have been no issues. Give them their state issue, feed them, take care of them. That's your responsibility. The inmates who's witnessed the murders are being punished for the riot. So they brought in DOC guards to supplements, not having DOC guards to supplements, not having enough CEOs to match for the media, and now the guards are gone. The inmates are reporting that the only thing that has changed is they are feeding them more food, better food, and hot food now. But there are still inmates who have had no showers. There are still inmates who are being punished for watching the murder as if it was their fault the riot happened. There are inmates who are being zip tied. They move some to MAs and to the 12th floor. Where they know that it's ran over by bed bugs and roaches. There's inmates reporting that they've had pepper spray on their skin so long that black dots are growing on their skin. Okay, I don't understand. I can't comprehend that. How in the hell is an individual sitting there being punished for something they didn't even do? They didn't walk in that room. They didn't walk in that zone. They didn't walk in that county jail and sit there and pull the fucking trigger. They didn't do that. And excuse my French, I got a potty mouth today. I apologize. But if you don't like it, keeping it real, it is what it is. These are facts. Sometimes you gotta be long-winded. Sometimes you just gotta get it out there. It just is what it is. If you don't like it, then you don't want change. Obviously, you don't want to do nothing about it. You just want to sit there stagnant all day. I don't have time to sit stagnant. These men don't have time to stand stagnant. How is that man responsible? What? How are they?
Hey, Coco. I was going to say I have to jump off of here. I do apologize. This is Brooke with Live with Brooke and Sarah. Amberly, if you want to come on, let us know. We'll send you the link.
I mean, it's beyond my comprehension. How can you sit there and literally tell someone it's their fault and retaliate against them and they didn't even pull the trigger? How are you going to do that? How are you going to sit there and walk up in a zone and tell that person, okay, it's your fault. Oh, I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to still steadily beat you, zip tie you, make sure you still don't, I'm going to feed you a little bit more, but I'm going to beat you whenever you go to courtroom. And the ones that are sit there and watch that are been supposed to be gone to DOC, they're getting retaliated. I don't understand. My comprehension level today is off. Can someone explain that? This has been Coco.